We're gonna have 4 players play in the first day 1 group stage. Look at the player list that we have here. Idom, as I mentioned, however, a former Capcom Cup winner. I think his prize money was $250,000, so you know he definitely has a lot for spending on spending on PCs over here, and socks as well. But we have Alex Myers here, who has always been a fervent Chun-Li player, going up against Idom here. So we are starting the pool over here. So you can see this is the Group A semifinal. So this is the top of the bracket. So we have officially started the tournament. So guys, on Twitter, let everybody know that this tournament is starting. They can see some high-level Street Fighter 6 action here. I almost said 5 just out of habit, but it is Street Fighter 6 that we are watching over here. And we are all going to have a great time watching these high-level players go up against each other. As I said, I will try my best to try to talk about some of the systems in the game to help you guys understand and learn the game. But at the same time, I want to watch. Oh, wow. Alex Myers going for a couple of drive impacts right there. If it absorbs a move, it becomes a counter hit state and will crumple the opponent. However, if you just hit them, it just knocks them over. Unless they are in the corner. If they block it, they get pressed against the wall and get stunned just like that. Especially if you're in burnout state, as Idom was. They not just get stunned at the wall, they are open for a free jump-in combo or some crazy setup. It is not fun getting drive impacted into the wall when you are in burnout state. Again, burnout state is designed to be very, very weak. You are supposed to get blown up when you go into burnout state, so it is something that you do not want to do. And look at this, Alex Myers is going crazy with the drive impact. It is a brand new mechanic, and so he's like, you know what? I bet you Idom doesn't have the reaction to stop this yet. Oh no, but there it is! And perfectly just displayed in time. The way you stop a drive impact, activate your own drive impact, and it's a guaranteed punish to drive impact. So whoever drive impact second always wins. But again, what we see from Alex, I talked about this, how using supers is a lot more freeform in Street Fighter 6 than it was in Street Fighter 5. And so what we have here is Alex Myers throwing out these supers a lot more often on Wake Up, because level 1 supers have invulnerability. And it's something that a lot of people are gonna have to get used to. Now obviously, that's gonna change from character to character, but I think in the beta, a lot of the characters did. And Chun-Li, yeah, you saw it right there where she just went into the crouching stance right there. Chun-Li actually has a stance now. So while she's fighting, you'll actually see her sit down onto the floor cross-legged. And when she's in that mode, she's basically in a stance where she has access to a whole new set of moves. However, cannot block in that state. So you'll see Chun-Li's cancel into that state to get access to overheads and to get access to really quick lows and such, etc., etc. Meanwhile, of course, Jury building up those the feng shui meter that you see under her life bar over there. Looks like Idom doing a great job over here. Nice anti-air. Jabber out there trying to get some pressure, but Idom pressing buttons when he lands. Oh, that's going to be punished. And one of the nice things that you're going to see here in this game, every time you get punished, which means your move has not recovered yet, and you get hit, the game will say punish counter on the screen, like you see there on the right side over there, just in time. Thank you guys. I swear they're not listening to me. But as soon as you see punish counter, that means you know you landed that punish. And so if you're playing the game at home and you throw out a move and the opponent blocks it and then they hit you and it says punish counter, that means your move is slow. There's a lot more information on screen in this game to be able to help you learn the game a little bit quicker. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet either, Street Fighter 6 has the most robust training mode that I might have seen in a very, very long time, with a lot of great tools in there. Oh, I think we're gonna get the full cinematic here from Idom. Yep, there we go. Feels good, doesn't it? No, that doesn't feel good at all. I mean, look at Chun-Li's face. That clearly does not feel good at all. But again, the training mode is going to have so much robust features, including, you know, one of the things that you hear a lot of people, a lot of pro players talk about when it comes to fighting games is the concept of frame data. There's so much frame data out there in fighting games, and it is an intimidating thing to say the least. Because it's also been very hard to understand because the games themselves haven't really illustrated to us what frame data really is in fighting games. And one of the beautiful things about Street Fighter 6 is they have one of the most visual representations of frame data in the game itself. But at the same time, it's also important to note that if it is something that is very intimidating to you guys, if frame data seems very complex, it's not vital to learn. You can play Street Fighter 6 more without learning the frame data than you did in Street Fighter 5. And so there's a little bit of that. There's a lot of different avenues, a lot of different ways to approach learning Street Fighter 6, which is really, really cool. And it's going to really open this game up for a lot of different people. So I hope a lot of you guys out there will be giving this game a chance and to try it out as much as possible. Look at these combos from Alex Myers. And here's that wake up super. Does Myers know how to punish it? So he waits for the whole thing. Oh no, Myers looked like he tried to do something fancy, like a full punish on it, and didn't quite get it. As you can see there, the EX spinning bird kick giving him the ability for the juggle. And now Alex Myers is in burnout. You can see it once again, that gray meter building up here. He has to defend against everything. And Idom is about to burn himself out as well. But Idom just runs into the fireball. And so this is what you'll see. Like, going into burnout, like I said, is a very dangerous state. You are very weak. You have no access to a lot of the moves that you want. However, there are going to be a lot of players out there who are just going to trust in their own skill and their own ability. And they don't care if they burn themselves out. They're like, you know what? I'm going to burn out, but I'm still going to beat you up. I have no fear whatsoever. And so they're going to burn themselves out and just keep fighting. And again, that's one of the cool things about the way that this game is going to play. We're going to see a lot of different players using very different philosophies. Oh, there it is. You see right there. If you block the drive impact in the corner, you get pushed into the wall, gives the opponent a free combo. Punishes the wake up EX Tenshokak, and then here we go. Look at this big old combo from Idom. What the? Oh, yeah, and so you see Alex Myers glowing green like that. And whenever you block a move from the opponent when they're glowing green, it is advised to be very careful. If you block a move when the opponent is glowing green just like that, that means that they have the advantage afterwards. So you have to be careful. Oh no! The super didn't make it through! Not enough invincibility! And now so this is an important thing. When you're in burnout, your offense doesn't change. You can still do the same combos that you've always done before, obviously without the access to EX moves. But you still have the ability to do the same combos. It's just on defense you have to be aware of the changes. But on offense, you can still play the same way that you can do it, that you've done before. And now Alex Myers is in burnout, and you see Idom intelligently using the drive impact. Even though he blocked it, it did put him into the burnout state. And so now he's got to hold all this pressure. So Alex tries to sneak in with the level 1 Kikosho in the middle, and see plus frames on that overhead right there off of the drive rush. You have to respect it, and nicely played by Idom right there to take game number 3. He is going to take it 2-1 over Alex Myers here in the top side of the first day 1 pools. Again, nobody is officially eliminated from this tournament today. This is just for seeding for the playoffs that are going to take place on Saturday and Sunday. Idom here winning that 2-1 over Alex Myers. As you can see, Punk and Toy coming up next.